Hey guys, Sid here. Welcome to this exciting Hall of Fame interview. I'm here with Apurva Shah, who is a Bollywood playback singer. In fact, he's been a Bollywood playback singer, sung in Bollywood and fame in four television reality shows. And the interesting thing is, this particular interview is going to be interesting because I don't think I've interviewed anyone who teaches singing and stuff. It's like in the music niche. So he's a Bollywood playback singing specialist who helps people, very focused in this micro niche of helping people in Bollywood songs. And the interesting thing is not just about the musical side, he also teaches them on the commercial side, how to launch and how to really become a playback singer and stuff. So he's got a community called the Singers Mastery, again on Instagram and other places. He's got more than 500 paid students. And in the last 2 months, he's been able to achieve over 7 lakhs implementing the freedom business model and all the processes over here. In fact, he got into the community just a month back, but he's been watching my videos well before that, and he started to get money. He started to create an income even before coming into our community. And for me, it's an honor to interview Apurva on now teaching people how to launch themselves into Bollywood as a playback singer. So Apurva, congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. It is such a wonderful opportunity that I am going one-on-one with you.
Thank
You
you.
are an inspiration in the model which you are teaching. And slowly by getting accustomed with what you are teaching, the results which I am getting, it is just beyond my belief. So thank you so much for coming in my life. And
Welcome.
all your teachings are so valuable, and you must be getting so many blessings from students all over the world.
Thank you, Apurva. Really, really means a lot.
Thank you so
I want to
much.
just backtrack on your journey. Okay, I know you've sung. In fact, let's before we get into the teaching part, tell us about which movies have you sung in, and what for how long have you been in this in the in the limelight?
I've sung in two Bollywood films, but you know that getting into Bollywood is like a very big thing. Now people come out
Mm,
with kitne filmon mein gaya, but that is a real achievement. Those
mm,
films are not so super hit or something. Like it was like Peoply Live, where
mm.
the film was released on the district level. But yeah, I have sung the title song of both the films. It was released in 2013, 2015, and
Nice.
uh, and and then I started focusing on doing live events all over the world, including the countries like America, Canada, Middle East, various countries I've traveled, and I've done 1500 plus shows worldwide.
Amazing. Mm,
And
mm,
after that, I thought that, after gaining so much of experience, people started watching my videos and all, and they told me that, sir, why can't you teach us? How
mm.
did you reach this level? And then it was not getting into my mind initially because,
Mm.
singers are not speakers.
Yeah. Mm.
Because you have been seen that all the Khan Sahab and all the Pandit ji, they don't speak a lot.
They don't. Yeah. They perform. They
वो
perform
सिर्फ
and yeah.
yeah वो खाली गाने oriented, they just introduce the song and all. And then I started getting accustomed with the speaking and all. That was a totally different skill. And
Mm.
slowly I built up a community, and ultimately I found you.
When did you find me? Like which when I mean, what do you remember the day? Which video did you see, and what hooked you into this world?
uh, in the month of April I found you, just in a
2020.
month.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2021.
2021. Oh, this year. Okay.
Yeah, this
Hmm.
month.
Okay.
And I got so much attached with your videos that I remember that whenever I used to go to sleep, I
Hmm.
used to watch your podcast. I used to
Hmm.
watch your videos. I because I was searching for this kind of knowledge for so much of time.
Hmm.
And then when I found you, I didn't want to wait even a single second. And that was a kind of a pagalpan or something, I don't know.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
the results which have come just because of watching you consistently, and implementing all the things.
Mm. When did you launch your first training program online? So if you heard me on April, did you start teaching people music before that?
I still remember the date when I first bought a course from somebody. It
Mm.
was on 25th April 2020.
Okay. Last year.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, because my last performing live event was on 10th of March. I landed to India from America,
Mm.
and from since then I had no shows because of the COVID.
Mm.
Right, I was the last passenger who was not scrutinized and put in the hospital or something. I
Mm.
cleared the gates very easily, and then the people were getting locked for
Fully
few
locked
weeks.
in.
Yeah.
Mm.
So after that, no events, and then I got some time to think about what should I do.
Mm,
And
mm,
slowly, I got into the online portal. I bought a course, and you must be astonished that I have tried each and every funnel.
mm, mm.
I used to directly sell 1999 course through Facebook
Okay. Mm,
directly. But then I realized that people must be reluctant. They don't know me, or because it is an India level, right? we are
mm.
we are approaching crores of people. So
Yes.
they must be reluctant buying the course. Then I came out with the mini course concept, because I bought another course.
Okay.
Now he
Mm,
said that, okay, to build the trust, you first make a mini course of rupees 99,
mm,
and then establish your image, and then afterwards the people will buy your advanced course.
mm,
But
mm,
even that was not happening.
mm.
Then I came into the model. Somebody from abroad taught me a 4-day model.
Okay. Mm,
Now I came to that model, and I was into the workshop model. Even that didn't click, but actually I was ready with the copywriting stuffs. Because
okay.
of that, I am glad that he taught me all the copywriting stuffs.
Mm, mm,
And then afterwards I came into the 5-day model. You must be knowing that
mm,
it is a world it's a
mm,
world famous 5-day model.
mm,
And that model, I was literally toiling like anything.
mm,
I was not having any of my personal life or nothing, because an artist is very free by nature.
mm, mm,
And as if I'm doing more than something, more
mm,
than a job, working 8
mm.
hours a day, 12 hours a day, then also not getting so much of results. And then I found your video on YouTube about the webinars.
Okay.
What three
Mm,
things or four things you said something about?
mm,
Three things you should monitor, you should understand before coming out with a webinar.
mm. Okay. Mm,
And then I came to know that there is a drastic difference between a workshop and a webinar.
mm.
I was not understanding that what is a sales webinar and what is a workshop. I was clubbing. I
Okay.
just had one thing in my mind, that if I go on adding value,
Mm,
I will be getting deals closed and all.
mm,
Okay, but that didn't work. And you are the first person to blow my mind by saying that sales webinar are different. People
mm,
will not take action. I used to give so much value to the people,
mm.
that people were getting satisfied there only.
Okay.
They were not taking
Mm.
action.
Yes. Mm.
So I learned from you that you just have to put some trailers, give them the triggers,
Mm,
and then they should act by buying your courses if they want more.
mm.
So you just changed my mindset. Before that, I was just a
Awesome.
value giver and giver and giver.
Mm. But now the value giving is adding value in your life. It's like your money is getting filled
Definitely,
up.
definitely.
Awesome. When did you do your first webinar where you got the sales coming in?
My first webinar was on the month of April itself.
So 1 year you tried all the different models, like testing. Mm.
All the models, and the most tricky part was the Facebook. To understand Facebook is like, because what happens is, when you are investing money,
Yes.
and the money which you're getting in return, and you're making losses, that is a
Mm.
terrible part. So in
Correct.
that process, you need to understand several things which I
Mm.
went through.
Mm.
I'm an MBA in marketing, but
Mm.
from last 15 to 20 years, I don't remember that I have moved on to Excel.
Mm.
This model, first I have to move on to Excel. Then I came
Mm.
to know Excel is not working. Let me move down to the Google Sheet, because it has an automation.
Yeah.
Then I was just using the mind map,
Mm.
but then the visual aspects and the video aspects and were not being shown in the in the webinar. So people
Mm.
were not taking action. So
Mm.
what I did is I started learning PowerPoint again. So
Okay.
everything, I think that what I have not learned in my MBA, I have learned in this just a year, in fact.
Mm.
This is a
Amazing.
new version of me.
Yeah.
I know, since I've
Mm.
landed on 10th of March, and I just see myself, this is a totally new version of me.
Mm. Wow. Amazing.
I
So,
thought that
yeah.
doing shows would be my first bread and butter, but I think now I've this is, I think it has to be the first one now.
Yeah. Yeah. World is going to take some time to open up and you getting back on the tours and stuff. But I think till then, now you can impact, you can build the audience, you can create that impact. And I'm pretty sure, there are so many singers like you, a lot of people in Bollywood who are working. They are not having opportunities now, right? Like everything is like a full stop for many of those
I can see
careers.
several people, and I feel so privileged, because I've learned this art.
Mm,
I feel
mm,
so privileged, because I've never planned to do this.
yeah.
Why did I started this? Because I had no shows.
Yeah.
I thought that for the time being, for say 1 year, 2 year, let me
Mm.
carry on, let's see. But then I came to know that imparting knowledge is a joy, a
Mm.
real joy from within. And then I'm getting deeper and deeper and deeper. This has become my passion now. I'm not working at all. For
Awesome. Awesome.
hours together, I am sitting on the laptop thinking, what can I do better, or how can I teach more better.
Mm.
So
Amazing. So tell us about your curriculum. Like now, because music as such, it can be a lifelong process. Like
okay,
you can keep learning even if you go to the
right,
stalwarts. They're always learning.
right,
How have you been able to make it simple? And the beauty is your niche is very focused only on Bollywood,
right,
not classical and this, like you mentioned, right?
right.
Purely Bollywood playback singing. So tell us about how you've constructed your teaching process.
So before coming out with the courses, you know, uh, I was very active in YouTube,
Okay.
and I was
Mm.
very active on Instagram. But they were not the trailers at that point of time
Mm.
because I
Mm.
didn't had a course. So I
Correct.
was just putting on stuffs, and I was not getting anything in return.
Mm.
I still remember that I added a donation link also. If you like
Okay.
my work, and I just remember that what I have done at that point of time. The people
Mm.
think if my work is good, you can become my patron.
Mm.
And now now if I compare both the scenarios, it is I've just removed all the links from there. I don't need it.
Mm. Mm.
So I was teaching, for example, people teach classical music.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of classical music. Classical
Mm.
is the base.
Mm.
But what about those people who don't want to learn classical music?
Mm.
Because classical music is a branch of music,
Correct. Mm.
and the Bollywood music is another branch.
Yes.
For the years, I've been absorbing and observing both the things together, that the playback singers not are not literally the classical singers.
Correct. Mm.
Now, I believe in Kishore Kumar.
Mm.
He was not a classical. Even he used
Yes.
to not take burki like this. Even that aspect was not there in
Was
his.
not there. Mm. Mm.
For example, बेकरार दिल बेकरार dil. Now, this aspect is not there in his voice. So,
Mm.
so I thought that why shouldn't I work on this model where nobody is working?
Yes.
And
Mm.
I started teaching specific songs like how to sing Tujhe Chaane Lage Hum.
Mm.
That is a specific song. So I thought that if I want to grab the attention of the youngsters, let me teach the specific song. But see, this model of teaching a specific song is not theoretically accepted by all the gurus.
Correct. Correct. Mm.
But what I used to do is I used to teach the specific song. Okay, you're not able to take this harkat. Okay,
Mm.
do this riyaz.
Ah.
If you're not
So,
able
so
to
you're
take,
connecting the song to a
yeah,
practice. Mm.
yeah. So if you're not able to do this, no problem. You can do it. Just do this. Just do 15 minutes a day. Do you have
Mm.
15 minutes? Just do that. So slowly, I am bringing all my students to that track only. But
Okay. Mm.
just to that my teaching becomes more attractive, and
Mm.
people will take the steps. I came out with teaching a specific song which no one was doing at that point of time.
Okay. Mm.
And then I worked on the essential part. It was
Okay.
very, very difficult. See, music is so vast. I thought that even 100 videos will not do. But
Yes.
then what I came to know is, after seeing your model, was essential part. I don't
Mm.
teach much thing. I teach only those things which is required, and then you observe and then you learn on your own.
Correct. Mm.
So I started on Surile kaise bane, how to sing in pitch.
Okay.
That is very, very essential.
Mm.
So I started with the micro things, that how you will become a Surila singer.
Mm.
Then how to attain a mastery in 7 notes. Now,
Okay.
in general, there are 12 notes, but you can say that there are 7 notes. There are the
Yes.
branches of 7 note which become 12.
Mm.
तो 7 सुरों पे ठहराव कैसे पैदा करें.
Mm.
And then slowly I thought that just singing will not do. Just
Mm.
teaching singing will not do, because I was having a good community in Instagram also.
Yeah.
So I thought that let me teach them to how to promote their singing.
Yeah. That no one talks about. Yeah. They
Right?
talk only about the musical side. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
अगर मैं किसी को बोलूं कि रियाज करना है आधा घंटा, that person will get bored. So
Mm.
what I told them is, better you make a video. You will come to know what you are singing first of all.
Correct.
अगर अच्छा नहीं गा रहे हो तो कोई बात नहीं, एटलीस्ट यू नो, यू हैव द मिरर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, हाउ यू आर सिंगिंग.
Yes.
प्लस you will do my riyas, but you will not stop making the videos.
Mm.
So after making 5 videos, 10 videos, 15 videos, you will see the improvement, because the things which you are doing again and again, you will
Mm.
find improvement. But you will not stop the riyas. And in the same way, you will start putting, now there are 30 seconds, 1 minute, the avenues are available. You need not
Mm.
put 15 minutes video.
Correct. Mm.
You will post that videos on Instagram. You will post that video as a reel, YouTube shorts. And slowly, slowly, when you get a single like, a
Mm.
single comment that your voice is good, now you are doing all the three things together. You're making videos, you are learning, you're making the community.
Exactly.
And
Mm.
then what will happen is this is not a push effect कि मुझे please काम दो, मुझे
Mm.
please गाना दो. No, you will get noticed. Then the pull effect will come when you make a community.
Absolutely. All this,
And
this
yeah,
Janita Gandhi, all these YouTubers, now they are getting the shows because of YouTube fame.
oh,
It's the reverse approach. They're not going and chasing, show organizers anymore. They will be chased. Yeah.
I always take her example that she came out
Mm.
with the cover Pani Darang.
Mm.
I always take an example of Yashraj Mukhate also.
Okay. Mm.
He came out with something new. Now even A.R. Rahman Saab has come to him now for an interview.
Awesome.
Just in
Mm.
a span of 7 months. That's the power
Mm.
YouTube has. And so, I teach people how to sing in pitch. That was good thing in me. You should not appreciate yourself, but that was a good thing, because I used to make lots of raw videos without anything like.
Okay.
And
Mm.
all the masters of singing used to say कि अपूर्वा एक बात अच्छी है आप में कि आप सुर में गाते हैं. So
Mm.
I took the benefit of that, and I started posting the raw videos because people are using auto tuners everywhere.
Exactly. In fact, I was watching the Netflix documentary on pop music. Did you see that on auto tune and how? Yeah.
No, I'm not aware. But
Okay.
that thing was in me that I have posted all the videos like this raw,
Mm.
without
Raw.
anything.
That's like true talent. Yes.
Thank you so much. And then I thought that why shouldn't I teach how to sing in pitch? That
Mm.
is the major concern in the country, and that's the reason people are using auto tune.
Yes.
And it is
Mm.
not so difficult to sing in pitch at all.
Mm.
If you can do it at least half an hour a day.
Mm.
And this thing worked.
Fantastic. So
There
from what
was
I can understand,
yeah,
you focused on Bollywood as the niche because you don't need to go into the classical stuff for this kind of singing.
right.
You just need to, and then you made your curriculum very essential and simple to get people on track on pitch, and then you're going with a song focused approach rather than the big theory and everything
Right.
else.
Right.
Yes, awesome, awesome. Mm.
So this was a totally original mindset where
Mm.
people are teaching pehle classical gao. You get trained for 7 years and then come out with your song. I directly come out with the song. You're not able
Yes.
to sing, do this.
Mm.
Now
Mm.
I can see results in 30 days. People are like, oh my God, I need not waste my 7 years. It is not a waste of 7 years, but
Yes. Yes.
people who don't have time, people are doing job, people who are software engineers, they
Correct. Yeah.
can never live their dreams.
Hmm.
And now with the help of this model, at least by, I have made another thing is I have made video riyas.
Hmm.
For
Hmm.
example, if somebody is traveling by car, I
Hmm.
tell them not to watch it. At least you can hear it.
Hear it.
And
Yes.
just gel your voice with my voice.
Hmm.
Now I
Nice.
have riyas made,
Hmm.
15 minutes riyas made. Until and unless you don't complete one, you should not move ahead.
Got it.
I'm
Nice.
thinking of making a levels like you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I will give the certificates to the students who have completed the first level.
Hmm.
There are different levels of how tuned your voice is, how in pitch your voice is.
Hmm.
After watching your model, I'm thinking of rewarding people at a small span of time so that they will
Yes.
feel encouraged. I'm
Exactly.
still working on it, and I'm getting
Hmm.
more and more ideas because when I watch your videos, I can connect with my model. That how can I do this? How can I do this?
Hmm. No, definitely gamification, rewards, especially in this topic when you're able to recognize them and
Right.
give, they will be motivated and they'll do whatever it is. And even my since I'm a musician, I can totally relate with you because for me also I learned keyboard, but when I got into this whole grading in Trinity School and notations and stuff, it was boring. I wanted to straight away get into chords, and
Right.
because I can play, and I had a pop songs book. And I used to play like all the English, like Michael Learns to Rock, Brian Adams, like all that stuff,
Right.
playing Pink Floyd. When I was able to play songs, it was so much I mean, I was playing the school rock band and stuff. The opportunities opened up rather than going to the traditional path. And some of my friends in convent school I studied, they were going for proper piano classes, piano teacher. they were not in they were not out there. They were just learning and mastering. And now, and if you take out that notations, they can't do anything, not by ear. So what
Perfect.
do you have to say on that? I know it's slightly different topic, but how do you have to say on
No, it
playing
is
by
not a
ear
different
versus
topic. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
notes?
See, I play with the band, right? I have my
Mm,
own band. Now
yes.
there are musicians who play in auditorium. Now in
Mm,
auditorium, what happens is people like to hear the music as it is. Okay,
yes.
so they sit with the notation. Okay,
Correct.
those are that kind of musicians. And what kind of music I perform
Mm,
is totally I start with the hook line. I start
mm,
with the best part of the song first,
mm.
because I have very less time to lure the audience. So I need those musicians who can
Improvise.
adapt on the
Mm,
spot. Now that
yes.
notation wala musician will not work in my case.
Mm,
So I tell them that I'm singing this now. Now you pick up. Are you you're able to pick up by your ears?
mm,
How are your senses working when I'm performing? Because I just go totally unconventional way when I'm performing.
yeah.
So I can
Mm,
relate with you.
yeah.
I only book those musicians who can who are
Improvise. Yeah.
improvise, and they can come out with the new things when I perform.
Awesome. 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 Great. I mean, love the way that you have structured your curriculum now with bringing those aspects, with
Right.
the end goal being they can perform a song. And if they really want to go deep into that music, they can always do it later. Like they can continue on that.
Definitely, I'm
So,
working on level 2 also.
nice, nice. So, what was the feeling like? When you started to get the money coming into your Insta Mojo and Razorpay and stuff, through your webinars. Now you're teaching people, and tell us about that feeling, and at what price point, were you selling initially, and what price point are you selling right now?
Again, you are going to come in the picture now.
Mm.
Because I was selling the course at a very low prices. I still remember that I started with 1999, less than 2,000 rupees.
Okay. Mm.
And then I realized that I have spent lakhs and thousands of rupees. I have learned from a teacher in Hollywood.
Mm.
I used to
Mm.
pay him $250 just for half an hour.
Wow.
I used to go
Mm.
to Los Angeles,
Mm.
and in the Hollywood I used to go and learn
Mm.
from him. And then I thought that why I'm not able to charge that kind of money here.
Mm.
I always used to think, but I was not getting something structured in my mind. So I thought, let it be. If it
Mm.
is, if I'm not getting any structured thing in my mind, let me not take any action, because I don't know what to do in this case.
Yeah.
So I was undercharging, and people were buying, and then I came out with a course of rupees 99.
Mm.
I still remember the same course of 99 I'm selling in 1,000 rupees now.
Mm.
1,000 rupees, the same course, no difference.
Mm.
So I remember your video where you're saying that I don't consider any course below 5,000 rupees.
Yes. Mm.
And then I thought that really I'm undercharging, because this is the years of practice and years of the concept which have come in my mind,
Correct.
and
Mm.
I should not let it go like that. I should
Mm.
charge uh, a good money. In fact,
Yes.
people should think that they are buying something a very good and a classy thing.
Yes.
And
Mm.
then now the product at price at 5555.
Excellent. Mm. And you have a level 2, level 3. How have you structured your levels?
As I just told you that I made a level 2 first. I
Mm.
thought I will teach only how to master singing,
Mm.
and then I had a level 2 of how to promote your singing.
Got
But
it.
then I club both.
Oh yes.
My
Okay.
model my model is totally different, because I
Mm.
thought that this will become my level 2, but I club both. And now, because of the promotion of the singing, my
Mm.
model is unique now.
Yes.
How
Mm.
to
Mm.
master your singing, and how to promote your
Promote your
singing.
singing.
And
Mm.
then I talk about the roadmaps. What are the
Mm.
roadmaps? uh, how to get selected in television reality shows,
Okay.
how
Mm.
to make profession in singing,
Mm.
and how to master your singing.
Got it.
Because when you're starting music, it is just you're working on it, so you can't attain mastery in just 30 days.
Yes. Mm.
And what I talk is only on the basis of my experience, because I am a Bollywood playback singer. I am a fame
Mm.
of 4 television reality shows,
Mm.
and
Mm.
I have done live shows, more than 1,500 live shows in the world. So I
Mm.
talk only my experience. That's it.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
people
Mm.
literally buy that experience.
Mm. And this particular topic, there's a huger market for this as compared to say classical, which is very micro. It's
Right.
there is an audience for it, but if you see the most of the population, they want this entertainment, they want the pop music, they want the Bollywood stuff. Especially in India, Bollywood is number one. So I think you are capitalizing a pretty huge market which is there, and you're adapting it for and making it easy. And I always say this, right? It's not me, my mentor Blair says this, it is not about what you teach, but it's how you teach it. And if you're able to crack that code, there's no stopping you. Yeah.
You know, I'm still working on the mindset of the people. As you are working on the mindset, I got that terminology that I tell the people that, you know, I'm working on your mindset of being a singer. If you
Mm.
think that just watching videos will make you singer, I
No.
just show them the two zeros. It is not possible. So that's the reason I give them the riyas to work on.
Mm. Mm.
Even if you're not practicing, just listen to that sound frequencies, because only a sound frequency can make a non-singer a singer.
Correct. Mm.
So
Mm.
I just zero down and give them only one exercise at a time. If you're
Mm.
not cleared that exercise, you are out of the track. If it
Awesome.
feels boring, you make it interesting.
Mm.
But you have to clear this, and these are the essential things. If you don't work on it, my my style of teaching is already a shortcut.
Mm.
And if you find another shortcut in that, you're going to mess the thing.
Yes, yes.
So
Awesome. So, what is your experience now? You have more than 500 students.
right.
And what have you been doing to build this community? Like, do you do like weekly inner circle calls? What is that experience like? What are you learning from the tribe that you are nurturing? Tell us about that part of it, tribe building. Yeah.
The single thing which I'm not doing is this part.
Is it? Okay.
The
Mm.
single thing I wanted to learn, the thing was how to build a tribe, and that's the reason I went for the course. And
Okay.
now I'm understanding that how I'll bring all the people which I've
Yes.
enrolled,
Mm.
how I will add the value, and we'll talk about the level two.
Got it.
Because I don't have level two, because I've clubbed both the levels together. So
Mm.
now I don't have something concrete
Mm.
to nurture them.
Yes.
Now, if I
Got it.
nurture them, they will ask me, sir, what next?
Mm.
And I'm not having what next, because
Got it.
I've clubbed both the things together. I'm giving all the things now only.
Yes. So good. It's good that your front end of the funnel is set now and pricing
Right.
is set. People are buying, they're seeing the value. You've achieved now what 8.7 lakhs in 2 months, which is
Right.
phenomenal. And then now it's just you're going to scale it much faster. And how much are you spending on ads? Like what kind of ROI are you getting on this in the current level one itself?
Uh, See, initially in the month of May,
Mm.
literally it was 2x.
2x.
I was
Okay.
struggling even to get the 2x.
Mm.
And now I have come out with 5x, 6x, 7x, even
Excellent.
10x.
Mm. Mm.
So I think I've improved on the webinar model a
Mm.
lot.
One webinar a week or two webinars a week? What's your frequency?
Every 6 days I take a
Mm.
webinar. In this
Okay.
month,
Mm.
last month I went through taking 20 workshops in a month.
Okay. Mm.
But the amount which I got was like, I cracked around 3.2 lakhs
Mm.
6 lakhs in
Mm.
20 webinar, 20 workshops last month.
Okay.
And in just 5 webinars, I cracked 4 lakhs.
Yeah. So that
So I
time
see the
factor is a big.
progress. It is like the progress is like 6 to 7 times.
Mm. And your energy is so much lesser exerting that energy. Now you can
Excellent.
spend more time. That's why you are not able to build your tribe because you're so busy on the front end of the funnel. Like every other model, I say that the more busy you're on the front end, you will not have time to nurture your paid members. You're only
Absolutely.
focusing on sales. But if you can do that one webinar a week, two webinars per week, and perfect that webinar pitch, then you'll have more time to nurture your tribe. And so all of you here watching, initially it's good to start off with that, but the ultimate freedom is when you can minimize your time on the top end of the funnel and maximize your time on the back end of the funnel, and really give more time to people who are paying you more and who are more serious. That's the model. Awesome. So what's your vision for the next 1 year, Apurva? One year to 3 years, where do you, now that you've just launched and you're just getting warmed up, where do you see things going for you?
Uh, as I entered in the model through Hall of Fame, it is a tip of the pyramid. I still remember that. Now I have to, continue this momentum, and I want to become a crore parti, as you said. You have a crore parti club.
Crore club,
You want to
yes.
get into that club, and you have a model which is recurring, right? Recently, you have made that model
Yes,
recurring.
correct.
All my models are recurring from the day one.
Very nice.
All my models are just 100 days models.
Got it.
Because
So
I
there's a
think
renewal
that
that happens.
because what happens is if the people will not take action, the thing will go away from them. They will not take action at all.
Yes.
And you know that how much we need to spend for the school.
Mm. Yes.
Even that the model we are paying recurring. So
True.
so that's the reason I am not giving anything for lifetime.
Very good. Very
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I
Excellent.
want to become. I want to get into your Crorepati club. That is
Mm.
my vision for 1 year.
You will for sure. And as a community, yeah, easily, I think to achieve the Crow Club, at least you can reach like 5,000 to 5,000, depending on the price point that you have. If you have 1,000 people, 2,000 people paying you that much, you'll be able to scale it up to that level really fast. Awesome. So all of you who are watching this, you want to connect with Apurva on my YouTube channel. There's a description to his YouTube channel, link to his website, link to his funnel. You have somebody in your family, or you want to get into singing and stuff and learn Bollywood singing, he's a man to go to, because he is learning from here on how to structure it. So the whole way of teaching will be very different from what you may see outside there. And yeah, and if you would like to be a part of this community, Internet Lifestyle Hub, jump in on board and go to internetlifestylehub.com. And if you have some specialization that you want to bring out and become a digital coach, this is the home for you. So Apurva, I like to ask this question at the end of all the interviews that I do, which is the one thing. So here's a question to you. If you have to bring it down to one success principle that you have lived by for all the years that you have grown in your space and you continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that success principle that you want to share with the group here?
I have two principles.
Mm.
It's not one.
Okay.
Let me share both of you. Both of them is one is if you initiate something. To
Mm.
initiate is very easy. Be consistent.
Yes. Mm.
Initiative, consistency. I put that both the words on my board.
Mm.
So if I start something, I have to be honest for say 3 months,
Mm.
6 months, or 1 year.
Excellent. Excellent.
And another thing is, if you're doing the same thing again and again,
Mm.
and if you're not getting the results, you need not change your goal. You have to change the ways.
Mm.
Which I've done.
Yes.
I've done 20 workshops,
Mm.
and each workshop was done in a different way.
Yeah. Mm.
So that I come to know that what is working and not, or what is not working, and that's the reason now I feel that I've done everything as far as funnel is considered
Yes.
concerned.
Mm. Mm.
This both principles has helped me a lot, and maybe the people who are watching, they may
Mm.
apply this.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Apurva. Powerful principles. I hope all of you have taken note of them. If you're watching this on YouTube or wherever on Facebook, hit that like button. That's the first step. Second step is if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that so that you can get notified on future interviews. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please tag somebody that you know, a friend or a family member or somebody who needs to watch this to get inspired on the journey that Apurva went through. And yeah, and if you know somebody who wants to learn music, Bollywood music, better tag them so that they can get more from Apurva by going through his program. Awesome. So Apurva, once again, congratulations for an amazing launch and hitting the Hall of Fame within 2 months. And you're a rock star. You're a superstar anyway. Just now you're going to be impacting so many more people. You're going to be impacting so many more people to really become
Thank you so
amazing
much
singers.
from
Yeah.
within, from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Thank you, Apurva. Wish you all the best. Yeah.
Thanks.